Muckluck here, and I don't like game reviews that take 20 minutes to give 5 minutes of information. This is Hell Is Us, a single-player Souls-like Lovecraftian puzzle game. Wow, that's a mouthful. It is available on PC, PS5, and Xbox XS, and is rated M for mature. In full disclosure, I received this game for free as part of my work, but the goal of this review is to determine whether or not this game is worth its time and price tag for you. What is the game's setting? This is information gained from the opening tutorial of the game. If you don't want this, skip to the next timestamp. You play as this guy. No, not the Batman villain, the other one. You're getting interrogated on how you got into Hadia, a country at war. You then play through the story as it is being told in the interrogation room, and you see how the MC snuck in and why. After some snooping around, you come across a military APC outside a ruin with bodies around. You snoop inside to see what they were up to and come across something. It quickly becomes obvious that conventional weapons will not help here, and we are saved by a woman armed with strange equipment. But she doesn't last long. After taking her gear, the MC now has a means to fight these monsters, investigate further into Hadia, find out what the hell is going on here, and hopefully get out alive. The general gameplay. I feel this game is divided into two distinct activities. The combat, which has attack chains, blocking, dodging, parrying, using special abilities of your weapons, using special skills from your drones, and the second activity being investigation. Exploring areas, studying clues, reading, making connections, talking to people, finding your way around areas you don't have maps for, and figuring out where to go in a world that does not have yellow paint. Hell Is Us took me about 20 hours of gameplay for the first playthrough. This involved me solving the main story questline and many side quests, but there were definitely more I did not find or solve. Comparisons to other games. While the game is listed as a Souls-like, I do not believe the combat in it is as tough as true Souls-like games. In this category, I'd say it's something easier than Elden Ring, but tougher than God of War. Somewhere in the middle. On the investigation side, I was reminded of Blueprints, the only other game in the past year that I had to open up a Word document and take notes and screenshots in it to solve puzzles and mysteries. The details. Graphics. The game is filled with dense and highly detailed environments, often looking war-torn and battle-damaged. Sound and music. The sound notifications are solid and can be relied upon. The voice acting is clear and understandable, and the background music is often unsettling and immersive, helping set the tone.
Any luck figuring out how to open the door in the basement?
Controls. Hell Is Us can be played with controller or with mouse and keyboard. I played it on mouse and keyboard, and any keybinds I did not like could be rebinded in the settings menu. Saving system. In the game, you find polygraphs from the interrogation room. These act as save points and later as a limited form of fast travel. They do not full heal you or respawn enemies like a Dark Souls bonfire. However, enemies can respawn if you leave the map you are on and come back after some time has passed. If you die, you respawn at the last save point you interacted with, but progress you made, such as picking up clues, defeating enemies, is still checked off that you did it even after a respawn. Content creator concerns. None. I streamed my entire playthrough on Twitch and YouTube and uploaded the entire thing to our Muckluck Plays YouTube channel and did not experience any muted VODs or have any issues with copyright claims. Do I have anything negative to say? This is where I would usually include plot holes, bugs, glitches, and things like that. I'm happy to say that I have none to mention. The worst things I can bring up here are things that were not problems with the game, just some items I have a negative opinion about. The water in the game kills you instantly. They went with the Dragon's Dogma approach here. No matter how strong you get, if you touch water more than ankle deep, you die and reload. It just feels silly in the world, but you get used to it. The only other item I'll mention here is weapon selection. I wish there were more weapon options to choose from in the game. There are a few options, and each one has a few variants, but I very quickly unlocked and tried them all, then picked the one I would end up using all the way to the end of the game. Would be nice if there was more of a selection here. Final thoughts. Hell Is Us was a fusion of games I never considered going together. It made me pull out a Word document and take notes, and solving puzzles like it was Blueprints at times, and other times fighting for my life in fast-paced action RPG style combat. The story flowed well and had a satisfying narrative. The world was detailed and beautiful. It was extremely unique and definitely one that will stand out in my memory for years to come. For these reasons, I believe the game is indeed worth its full time and price tag. But what do you think? Hopefully now you have enough information to decide if Hell Is Us is right for you. This video was not sponsored, so if you enjoyed it, please consider hitting that like button to help us out with the YouTube algorithm and subscribe for more content. If you'd like to see more of my own playthrough of Hell Is Us, I'll include a link to that playlist from our other channel down below. Subscribe there too. As always, a massive thank you to our dear patrons who make content like this possible. If you'd like to become a supporter and earn early access, there's a link to that in the description. Happy surviving out there.